Greetings and welcome to episode 77 of The Dark Tower. And I hope you guys are all having a great Christmas holiday. So, it's nearly Christmas, so hope you got your shopping done. I know I did, but anyways, today I wanted to continue with the pipes a little, so see if we can't get that somewhat automated. I had some time to make the proper gates, so I now have a diamond gate installed with yellow wire running up from the basement, but I need to do the other end of it, so I'm not quite sure what gates I'll need. So I'll just grab a few, some of these, grab some of these and these, wire. We'll just grab a bunch of everything. So what we need to do here is we need to send all this stuff over to this buffer. And it looks like I already got that pipe wired up and all the wires running not to the correct locations. So I want to use the yellow wire for the advanced rails. So, first thing I gotta do, other than get rid of some of that other stuff in my inventory, so I'm gonna take off this yellow wire. I don't know what I was thinking when I put it down. That was a couple weeks ago, I think. So I haven't touched this in a while, so okay, yellow wire removed. We want yellow wire to come down here. We want to remove the blue wire from that. Like so. That needs to be a diamond gate, which I don't have, so. As does that. Hooray. One moment while I'll see if I can rectify that. Okay, so hopefully those are the only diamond gates I'm going to need because they're a pain to make. But we have two of them here, so you can put them on, and this, let's see, we could use a few of those, which there don't appear to be any down here at the moment. I need to grab some real fast. Oh, and I can sleep and get my gift machine running again. I must apologize to those people trying to duplicate my gift opening machine over here because the publicly released version of Buildcraft currently doesn't have the fix it requires to work. But I do not know whether it's up on Nowler's build server or whatnot, so I'd post a new version, but that's a fair amount of work. Let's see. This thing we want when yellow, when yellow. Oh, I put them on the backwards. Of course I did. And that's not how I'm going to get it off either. So it strips the wires first and then the gates, apparently. I should know, I wrote it. Okay, so the pulsar goes on here, and the other gate goes over here. So we have our yellow and do the pulsar. And then we're going to come over here and put, let's see, inventory less 25% full emits yellow. So that should work. Now over here, what is this? The plain old ones. Okay, when red, pulse, and let's see. I think we also want to bring one over here. When items in inventory less than 25% of need to make some. I think I have some steel up in the oven here. Okay, so go ahead and feed that into here and let it craft some more so we have some to work with. Okay, so over here we need to give it that, and we want you to say if less than 25% of these emit red. Okay, so when red pulse. Oh, I did probably, yeah, okay, so when less than 25%, that do red. That should probably be a diamond pipe. Now in this case, we're using the ability of the diamond pipe to function like an insertion pipe from one of the add-on mods. It is capable of doing the same functionality. So if we, what color is that? Green. So green, we want green to send standard rails to green. And so it will send them to green unless it has no place else to send them, and then it will send them to white. So that should keep this stocked then. The gold, I'm probably going to do manually. I don't have enough gold to automate anything. And I'm not quite sure about the feasibility of farm. What kind of farm is that? You put some gold pipes in there. Oh, it's a zombie pigman farm. The name escapes my mind. Okay, so put some gold up here. Put our pipe wire back on. I think I'm missing some. Up there it is in the corner. There we go. So that should go here. And we need to put on this pipe here. Red is standard rails. And so when red, emit that. And I'm not sure if that's got red wire up there, does it? No. No red wire, of course. I see some red wire there. Well, we need to go upstairs anyways, so need to ensure that there's red wire here. I guess it does a little animation whether or not it actually uses it. So less than 25% of standard rails emit red. And put that there. So it now should be sending the rails. Indeed, it appears to be doing so. Now our last one is over here. Let's see how this is set up. Some more of those off. Okay, so the next step is we need to put auto Arctic gate on here, and we need to wire it up for blue. And like so. Nope, not down there. Okay, so blue. Now that we have blue, we want... No, we want if blue, if blue, pulse. And we come over here. Less than 25% of these rails. I don't know that I have any of those. Looks like I used all my steel. Not so smart of me. So we'll grab the rest of the steel. Put it in here. Some of it. We'll leave some of it in our inventory. Now we can bring this over here and do like so. Not that it really matters because I don't think I'll be using these particular rails all that much, but we'll go ahead and hook it all up anyways. Okay, that seems to be working. Oh, I gotta take that one upstairs too. And once I do that, that part of the machine will be complete. Oh. Oh, never mind, I am recording. Scared myself for a moment there. Thought I wasn't recording. Wouldn't be the first time I've done that. Okay. Gotta put that in here. There we go. Now, assuming that blue wire is connected, that part should be complete. And then we can hook up the blast furnace. Which is going to consume massive amounts of my steel to get this thing saturated. But let's see, what have we got here? We have a red wire running up that way. And we need an iron gate here. No. Gold gate. Gold gates. If less than 25% of your steel emits red. Also here. Less than 25% of steel emit red. And from up here, we need some pipes, some kind. Maybe these. What? No wooden pipes down here? Seriously? Oh, well, I got some over here. Okay. So then if I come over here, and I think this is the center. I was actually thinking to put it up there, wasn't I? Which is why there's a big hole in the... if I put it there, I can see what it's doing. Oh, I think I wanted to put a buffer somewhere. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, if I put it here... Oops. I want that to stay there, because I put stuff like this in there for it to melt down, like the helmets and the pickaxes and things that I get from the zombies and the gifts and things. And one of these things can make... I thought one of these could make filters. Oh, there it is. That one can. Here we go. So I want to keep a stack of steel in there, or at least some steel in there, so we want it to pass by that for daily use, and then we can put our red pipe wire, which we seem to have lost. Like so. And fill in our holes in the floor. We need one of these gold gates, I think. Actually, no, an iron one might be sufficient. But I'm not sure we have any iron auto-arctic gates. Nope. We'll go with gold. Gold it is. Besides, yeah. Nah, I won't do that. So, if red... pulse. And let's see here, we need... No, which one is it? There it is. Put this down on the bottom. Right there. And like so. And now it should automatically feed steel down here, around. Let's check this pipe here. Go. That ain't right. Yep. It'll feed steel into here. And it will also feed steel into here. So now all we got to do is feed the system stuff into the blast furnace to turn into steel, and obsidian into the rock crusher, and gold and redstone over into this thing over here. Which I may probably not automate. Okay, so given some time, that should saturate and start filling the various coffers with our track construction supplies. So then we can just like come over here, do a recipe like so, say, oh, we need a track, and so we can come over here and get whatever we need. Quite nice, if I do say so. I need to put all the facades on, but I can do that later. But anyways, why don't we go do the emblem now that we finished that. Got that all wired up. So today's emblem is actually appropriately themed for railcraft and Christmas. You'd be surprised I've managed to pull that off, I'm sure. But anyways, see if maybe you guys can guess what this is from. The first gift of Christmas. Think about it. Think about it. Okay, time's up. The Polar Express. It's a bit of a... This particular emblem took a bit of digging to actually find, but it does appear to be the official emblem of the Polar Express, the classic children's movie by Chris Van Alden, or whatever his name is. Chris Van Allsburg. And so, let's see, we need some wood somewhere. So, make our signs, make our frame. So we'll put this over here with other railroad themed ones. So first gift of Christmas. The Polar Express. Okay, so that takes care of that, and we probably still have a few minutes left, so I want to start on a process that I'll probably finish off camera. But if you recall how I had my pickaxe, EarthHeart, how I wanted to enchant it with repair. So yep, that didn't work, and nothing I tried would let it work, so what I'm actually going to do is create this thing here from Thaumic Tinkerer, the Spellbinding Cloth, which will allow me to remove the enchantments that it currently has. So, see if I can get rid of some of this stuff. So we need Perdito, and I think we need some of that. I don't see any Perdito offhand, so give me a moment while I go find some of that. Okay, so we got everything we need. We got the Perdito, we need the magic and permutado, and throw our enchanted fabric in. That leaves us with an awful lot of leftover stuff that I'm not quite sure what to do with. Oh well. Anyways, so now we can put these together, and that'll wipe the enchantments on it. Oh, and it actually doesn't use up my spellbinding cloth either, so that's kind of nice. So now the EarthHeart we have here, and I want to put efficiency on it, back on it, so I have a book to get me a couple levels to get started, which cost me 4 enchantments. And then we want to put repair on it. Which you've seen me do several times, so. Anvil, Salus Mundus, and this various other things. So, I'm going to get this ready real fast, so I'm going to cut out here. Okay, so I do not have a lot of extra materials, so if this goes poorly, we might be in trouble. But anyways, that should be sufficient to make this work. Yep. Auspicious start there. Getting our Essentia going. Now, talking about Essentia, one of the current things I'm working on for railcraft is an Essentia-powered locomotive. I currently have the model and some of the code framework done, but that's what I'm currently working on. And those of you who've been teasing more of, this is the topic that made her squee, as she said. But anyways. So there we go. We have efficiency 2 and repair 1. Now it's not quite as good as what it was, which I'll have to do some further upgrade enchanting on it to get its higher level of efficiency and the next level of repair probably. But I'll do that off camera. So anyways, that's about that for this episode. So not a whole lot of modding stuff coming immediately at the moment in either Buildcraft or Railcraft. So, I mean, there's some cool stuff coming down the pipe, but particularly in Buildcraft. But it's going to be a while before it's ready. So, I'm not going to talk too much about it. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed this episode as well. Episode 77 of the Dark Tower. I see zombies wandering around in my other tower over there. So, anyways, be sure to like the video and subscribe and tell your friends and keep an eye out for other videos. And I will maybe have an episode out in a couple days. I don't know. Christmas gets a little busy, so we'll see. Anyways, if I don't see you before Christmas, Merry Christmas, and I hope you guys have good holidays.